Here we are. All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your good old boy JR coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. As always, I have my brother Brandon here. As always, it is week 6 of the NFL season. It is time to go. It is about to be a good time right now. Brandon, how you feeling today, my man?
Doing good, man. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just here chilling and everything. Just getting ready to get these picks underway. And, we'll see how we do this week. I think we're getting a little bit better. I think we're starting to figure out who's who and who's not. So let's see how this week goes. Now, to start it off, however, we have 3 teams that are on buys this week. And 3 teams that, well, 4 teams that really need it. 4 teams that really need it. Let's see here. We got the Detroit Lions, the Houston Texans, the Las Vegas Raiders, and the Tennessee Titans. All right, so those are the 4 teams. So if you're a fan of those teams, chill out, enjoy your bye week. We'll talk about you guys next week. Everybody else, let's get rocking and rolling. Tomorrow, we got a classic Amazon Prime matchup. It is the Washington Commanders taking on the Chicago Bears. Washington, their head coach kind of threw Carson Wentz under the bus on the press conference, and it was pretty sad to see. Chicago Bears, a good effort, but not enough to beat the Minnesota Vikings last week. So, Brandon, who do you got this week, my man?
I mean, when is it? This is literally our only 2 options. Can I just say a tie? Can I ask for a tie? Can I get a tie? I mean, good God. I guess if I got to pick, I'm going Washington. I'm going Washington. Listen, I mean, Carson Wentz today was like on a podium, and he was like, "My coach should have called me out. I haven't been playing well." it's just like, he's like, "I appreciate him doing it, even in a team meeting." Like he was like, "Yeah, I should be called out." I'm going Washington mainly because they got a passing game, kinda. Like they got a passing game, kinda. Chicago just does not. And that's pretty much it. Chicago just does not, and that's pretty much it. So Washington. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no, I'm going to go Washington as well. The only reason I'm going Washington, and sorry, it's just something happened on my phone right now that I have to take care of. But yeah, the reason I'm going Washington as well, only due to the fact that I think right now with Washington, what it really is, it's just they're just a little bit better than the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears really, they have nice pieces, but they don't have that in them yet. And listen, Jalen Johnson, he's hurt. A lot of these guys are hurt and everything. And, David Montgomery finally came back, but he even kind of looked out of place a little bit. They don't have a passing game. Their defense is non-effective. I'm going to go Washington only due to the fact that they just have a little bit more talent than the Bears. That's really what it just comes down to for me for this matchup coming up. So, yeah, I'm going to go Washington as well. I think it'll be, the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure there's going to be more competitive than last week's game, but it's still going to be one of those like, all right. Well, thanks for the classic Thursday night,
Yeah,
so we'll see.
Like I said yesterday, NFL bamboozled the living hell out of the Amazon Prime people. They was just like, I just want football, and they gave them whatever they wanted. Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, so it's only going to get better from here, we hope, right? Next up, we got the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The 49ers with a decisive win over the Carolina Panthers, and the Atlanta Falcons getting robbed at the end of the game for them to have a chance to tie it up and possibly win the game. So, Brandon, knowing what you know now, who do you got, the 49ers or the Atlanta Falcons?
I got the healthy 49ers. That's what I got. I got as healthy as they can be 49ers. That's what I got. I think that the run game of the 49ers is alive and well. That's a very scary situation. Jimmy Garoppolo doesn't really have to do a lot. And as long as Deebo Samuel is catching and running, yeah, I'm pretty sure your defense is probably going to have a really bad day. And like I said, that defense of the 49ers is healthy for the first time in a long time. It's scary to see a team like that actually healthy with that type of defense. So Listen, yes, Atlanta got robbed last week, clearly, but this is definitely not the game you wanted to see right after that. It's like you could try to take out your frustration, but it's just like this is going to be over by, I wouldn't say halftime, but early third quarter is just like, yeah, 49ers win this.
I think so too. And that's why I'm going to go San Francisco in this one too. Only due to the fact that Atlanta played their butts off. And again, it's it's a it's 9:30 for me. So, or I'm sorry, 6:30 in the morning. So get ready for that. It's one of those games again, And I think that could work out in favor with Atlanta, to be honest with you. I think it could work out in favor with them to where maybe San Francisco just catches the wrong flight or something, bad sleep. I don't know. I'm still going to go San Francisco in this one, but anything that I've learned from these super early morning games, uh, anything can happen. The Packers proved that last week. So I'm going to go San Francisco solely due to the fact that, maybe, and they are the better team. I will say this, though. Now that, no one's going to be watching the game and it's going to be an international game, maybe Kyle Pitts can finally find the end zone now.
Can he just find the field? Can he just find the field? Is he still playing? Can he find the field? Can he find his jersey number? Because it just seems like he's not.
I don't know, Brandon, but apparently Atlanta deemed him the fourth best player in the draft. So we'll see. I hope he can find.
Let it go, Juan. Let it go. It is over. It is over. Let it go.
Never. I'll never let it go.
Especially if Michael Parsons keep doing what he's doing. It's just like, good, really? It's just like really?
Like, no, and here's the thing. Not even Michael Parsons. The guy next after he got taken, Jamar Chase, is like, you're shitting me, right? Like, you're kidding. This is not a joke. Kyle Pitts was taken before Jamar Chase. Yeah, that's right.
And Patrick Surtain shuts down the Chargers. It's like, yeah, that's the person you chose before those guys. Okay, sure, that was a good pick.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Thanks. But anyway, we'll see how this goes. But like I said, because it is an international game, maybe Kyle Pitts finally finds the end zone. I mean, we're not going to see it, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm going to still be asleep.
Yeah, so we'll see. Next up, we got the New England Patriots taking on the Cleveland Browns. The Patriots, look at that, shutting out the Lions last week, huh? Shutting out the Lions. They did everything they needed to do with the Bailey Zippity Doodah, whatever his last name is. There you have to now travel to Cleveland to take on the Cleveland Browns, who lost a heartbreaker to the Los Angeles Chargers last week. So, Brandon, I ask you, who do you got, the Patriots or the Browns?
Unlike the Atlanta game, I'm going Cleveland in this. Same thing, brokenhearted. I mean, let's be real, that was a crazy way to lose a game. Yes, Chad Yard missed the field goal. It is what it is. It happens. He's a rookie. It is what it is. But I do not see the Patriots doing what they did to Detroit to the Cleveland Browns. I'm sorry. Cleveland is as healthy as they can be. You got David Njoku. You got Nick Chubb. You got Kareem Hunt. You got an offense. Oh, yeah, and Myles Garrett might actually play. This is not going to end well for Bailey Zippy Zappy Doobity Dada. I don't know what the hell his name is. He's not going to make it out of this freaking game. I can literally see Cleveland doing the same thing they did to Detroit last week.
So, I mean, I got Cleveland too. Look, I think Cleveland defensively is better. I mean, any defense is better than the Detroit Lion defense right now. But I think Cleveland defensively, Myles Garrett's going to come back. Jadeveon Clowney's back. The whole roster's ready to go. Nick Chubb is ready to just eat again. And he is arguably right now in the lead for the best running back for this year because he's healthy as hell. So that's cool. That's finally cool to see. But also, listen, man, Cleveland's just chomping at the bit right now, and they're hanging in there. And should they hang in there, who knows? Who knows what could happen? But I'm going to go Cleveland in this one too, only because I just do not see New England duplicating that type of performance again against the Cleveland Browns. So we'll go with that. Next up, we got the New York Jets taking on the Green Bay Packers. The Jets with an impressive win over a Miami Dolphins team that was just really banged up, injured, and everything. They took advantage of that, and they took advantage at home, beating them by scoring 40 points on the Miami Dolphins. Green Bay, heartbreaker in London. You know, I don't think a lot of people were thinking that they were going to lose to the Giants. I mean, that was sort of the thing. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. They didn't lose to the Giants. They lost to Saquon Barkley in the defense. That's who Green Bay lost to. They lost to Saquon Barkley in the defense. I can't sit up here and say that, homeboy,
Man,
Kenny
Daniel Jones had a
Galladay.
game. Man, Daniel
Can't
Jones
say that Daniel Jones and Kenny Galladay and Slayton and all them did their shit. But Saquon Barkley, yeah, he did his shit. Like,
You're telling me Kyle Rudolph had a game? Oh my God, Kyle Rudolph? He killed him?
Like
really?
Kyle Rudolph, like he's still in the league. Holy crap! It's good to see him. Good to see him. So, but no, and then Green Bay, they just had a tough Brian last week. So, Brandon, who do you got this week? You got the Jets or you got the Packers?
Okay, God. I went Green Bay, only because they're at home. That's about it. I do not see Green Bay actually being a better team than the Jets, but you got you're at home. I'm not even gonna say Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers, like I said last week, shows up when the hell he feels like it, and that's cool. But you gotta expect these losses to happen too, and I expect Green Bay to win, only because they're at home. That's about it. I wouldn't be surprised also if the Jets win either.
We're talking about Green Bay, a team that's really trying to compete for the division right now. And we're like, they win, cool. If they lose, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, that's how we feel about the Packers. Like, that's how you're feeling about the Packers this year. And it's kind of like, damn, that sucks, bro. Like, that sucks.
I kind of felt that way at the beginning when we did the predictions. I was like, yeah, Green Bay, I just don't see it this year.
No, we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Next up, I'm just going to say it too. I mean, I don't think the Jets can do what they did. I don't think the Jets can do what they did to the Dolphins against the Packers this week. And I'm going to go with the Packers too, only because they're at home. They're going to have home field advantage. Aaron Rodgers is probably going to be like, okay, I got to play now because last week I looked like I didn't want to play. So I have to play now. And that's just what it's going to be. So I got Green Bay in this week.
It is not like they didn't play last week either. I mean, they were up pretty well. That's 2 straight weeks now that you kind of just didn't show up in the second half of the game, and that's bad. You did against the Patriots.
The defense is doing everything they can to put them away in the first half, and they're doing it. It's just the problem in the second half. They're like, oh my God, like we got to go back out there. Like, and it happens, but I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, I'll take the Packers this one only because they're going to be at Lambeau. But should Breece Hall have another big game? Well, it is what it is. Moving on, we have a competitive AFC South matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Jacksonville, as you know, lost again. And as Indianapolis, as you know, they lost again.
But they won. They won barely, but they won.
Whatever. And what I'm saying is they already lost to him before. So Brandon, who do you got, man? Do you have the Jaguars or do you have the Colts? I mean, I got nothing. I got nothing for this game.
You sound so depressed about this game, man. You sound so depressed. You're like,
this is one game. This is one game I'm not tuning in. It's like, no.
Yeah. I'm not asking.
I got better stuff to do at 10 in the morning. I got what's that called? It's called sleep. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. It's called sleep. But Brandon, what do you got? Do you got the Jacksonville Jaguars or do you have the Indianapolis Colts?
I got the Colts because they're at home. They're not in Jacksonville because if this is Jacksonville, I might have to take Jacksonville. But since they're at home, I'm going to spare the Colts the misery of losing twice to Jacksonville in the season. I got the Colts. I think last week, even though they really didn't do a damn thing on offense, they kicked 4 field goals and Denver just sucked. So congratulations. You just played the law of averages and friggin' won. Congratulations. But I think they kind of came up with something. kinda, a little bit, maybe. But yeah, I got the Colts just because they're at home. That's it. If this was Jacksonville or like Florida, if this is just Florida, I'll probably take Jacksonville. But since
Yeah,
they're at home, I give it the Colts.
I think for the sake of just to move on to the next game, I'm going to take Indianapolis as well. Because you're right, they're not in Jacksonville. They're not in Jacksonville, so that's good. That's it. I mean, really, like, there's no good thing to say. Like, there is nothing good to say about this game. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Jacksonville has been picking first now for the last 2 years, and the Indianapolis Colts won, but did they win? Like, did they win? Like, there's nothing good to say about this game. So I'm just going to go Indianapolis because they're at home. And I don't know, maybe the Indianapolis defense stops Jacksonville this time. So there it is. There it is. I just want to move on to the next game. I have no desire to go deep into this game. Like none.
Let's move on.
Okay, so here we go. We got the Minnesota Vikings taking on them, traveling to Miami. So obviously Tua's not going to play. Teddy Bridgewater's not going to play. So it is the official debut of Skylar Thompson, quarterback. With the whole concussion things that's happening right now in Miami. Minnesota, they beat the Chicago Bears for a division win last week. So, just really good games all around. I think this one's going to be interesting to say the least because you have a Minnesota team that is trying to finally catch a break and finally win a division. And then you got the Miami Dolphins who are just trying to stay afloat in that AFC East to kind of just hang around the Buffalo Bills. So, Brandon, who do you got? Minnesota or Miami?
I got Minnesota. I mean, this is bad. It's not only that your quarterbacks are hurt, like your starter and your backup. You pretty much got to go to like a rookie. It's not that. It's the fact that your defense has disappeared. Like it's like disappeared. Like which I knew it was going to happen. But good God, man, I know not having Tua and now not having Teddy would hurt you, but your defense is gone. It's like it ain't even there. Like I didn't expect that to just fade in like 2 weeks.
And the thing is, they can't.
Yeah, it's bad. It's like they have faded, and now you get Justin Jefferson. Now you get Justin Jefferson coming in, and he's on just a different type of level of catching now. It's just like, yeah, this isn't going to end well. This is really not going to end well for me.
We don't know the extent of the Xavier Howard injury. Jalen Phillips and Christian Wilkins can't be the only two guys rushing the passer. They just can't. Your linebackers are so out of place. And Javon Holland is other than Xavier Howard, Javon Holland is probably the only other player in that secondary that's worth a damn in that Miami defense. Javon Holland, all right, the safety out of Oregon, all right. Look, I got Minnesota too, only because one, they're healthier-ish. Two, their talent is better on both sides of the ball, and three, third-string quarterbacks don't usually tend to do well. I'm gonna go with Minnesota on this one because I think they're just healthier, and I think the defense and Za'Darius Smith. Let's talk about that guy for a minute. That dude is having a resurgence in freaking Minnesota. That dude is playing his butt off on the defensive side of the ball. And Dalvin Cook, he's healthy, he's looking sharp, and he's opening it for Justin Jefferson. Now, the only guy that's probably not getting the attention is Adam Thielen, which is really sad to say, but I mean JJ's just on a different level right now, and that's the go-to guy. So, which
we kind of knew was coming. I mean, let's be real. We kind of was like, if you were to be
Adam Thielen, was coming, but dang, to fall off like that, really?
Yeah, like we kind of both were like, if you were Adam Thielen, I would probably be like, can you trade me? Like, can you trade me to New England or Baltimore or somewhere? Like, I just need to get the hell out of here because I know the game plan already. Justin Jefferson. That's the game plan. If it's not me It's not anybody else. It's Justin Jefferson. I'm pretty sure of it.
Here's the thing: when Irv Smith Jr. is outperforming Adam Thielen, it's like, oh man, this is bad. This is rough. And I get it. Adam Thielen did so much for that team and did so much, but at the same time, it's like, hey man, it's Justin Jefferson's world, and you're just here to live it. That's pretty much it. So, like I said, I got Minnesota too, only because they're the healthiest of the team. Of the two, they're the healthiest, obvious reasons. But I'm gonna go. Yeah, Minnesota is just probably just, and that's even with Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill playing. That's just how bad it is right now for me. That's how down Miami is right now. So, next up, here's a good one. This is going to be an interesting one. It's the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New Orleans Saints. Now, Cincinnati played a tough game on Sunday night. It was just short of beating the Baltimore Ravens. New Orleans has finally found they're somewhat of a groove, you know. It's just, I don't know if Chris Olave is going to play due to the concussions and everything. And I think this game's going to be a lot more interesting than what people think. So, Brendan, I'm going to leave this one up to you first. Who do you got? Do you got the Cincinnati Bengals or do you got the New Orleans Saints?
Okay, so
it is a really tough game.
It's a very tough game. I got Cincinnati if T. Higgins plays. Because if T. Higgins doesn't play, I saw what that offense looked like without him last week, and it's like, damn, that's bad.
That was rough to watch. That was rough.
Yeah, they couldn't take the top off the defense. Our defense, on the other hand, you can take the top off the defense easily. It's so easy to take the damn top off the defense. It's not even funny. So you got Tyler Lockett looking like he just got into the NFL. It just didn't look good. But yeah, our secondary is very bad, very freaking bad. It's very, very bad. And yeah, I mean, and also if Marshawn Lattimore doesn't also play, that's a hit. That's a massive freaking hit to us as a secondary. So I got Cincinnati because, listen, I don't know what the offense is going to look like without probably Michael Thomas, Jarvis Landry, and now Chris Olave too. That's a massive hit. I don't know. 3 receivers down. It starts to feel like last year when you didn't really have receivers. I got Cincy barely. I think it's going to be a very competitive game. I think it's going to be very tough. I can see a low-scoring game. I don't see it like last Sunday for the Saints. So I can see it like Sunday night, Cincinnati, Baltimore. It's going to be very low-scoring.
And I got Cincinnati in this one, too. And this one actually took me a long time to figure out. But my only thing is Chris Olave might not play. Jarvis Landry might be out. Michael Thomas, he's 50-50 as of right now. Marshawn Lattimore, we don't know. And here's the thing about Cincinnati. And I get it. With T. Higgins, they didn't look that good. And I think Baltimore's defense finally stepped up after being called out for like 2 weeks in a row. They finally stepped up. The difference, I think, this one, though, is I don't think they're going to have an answer for Tyler Boyd and Hayden Hurst, who's kind of having a career year with Cincinnati. You know, Hayden Hurst is actually evolving as a tight end. He's becoming that pass-catching tight end, which everybody thought he was going to be in Baltimore. It never worked out, but he's looking good in this Cincinnati offense. Should T. Higgins not play, I don't think that's a big deal. I think for me, what's going to be the difference in this one is the defense. And right now, Cincinnati's defense is healthier than New Orleans' defense. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals on this one.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, also, Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow.
I think it's going to be a good game.
I think it's going to be a good game.
But I just don't know what to expect because both sides are kind of dealing with wide receiver issues, offensive line issues.
Also, this, I mean, listen, this is also a game where the Saints might rally behind Andy Dalton because this is his first time playing Cincinnati. So we don't know. So
yeah, it's going to be one of those things. I think this is going to be an exciting game. I'll tune in just to see how it goes. Next up, we got the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New York Giants. 2 big winners in last week's matchups. The Baltimore Ravens finally coming back and playing. If the Ravens defense can look like that every single week, I would have more confidence in the Ravens taking on the Bills. And it's just, unfortunately, they've shown that they cannot. The Giants come away with one by shutting out Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers offense in the second half. So, Brendan, I ask you, who do you got? Do you got the Ravens or do you got the Giants?
I got the Giants' next quarterback, Lamar Jackson, just destroying the living hell out of that defense. I got Lamar Jackson running up, freaking down the field.
You had to throw that in there. Wow.
I had to throw that in there. I'm sorry to anybody that's a Baltimore Ravens fan, but you already know what the hell is going to happen. He's either going to New Orleans or freaking New York. Let's get this out the way.
Wow.
Lamar Jackson is clearly going to beat the living hell out of this team because he feels now like he has no choice but to do it. I can see him having an incredible game Sunday just because he just wants to show New York, I could be here next year. You never know. You never know. And I see
Lamar Jackson has business cards right now to every team that he plays, and he goes, "Hey, need something? Call me."
Hey, listen, he's in New York this year. He's got New York on the schedule. He's in New York twice. This is twice. He's in New York twice this year. Yep. And he's got to come to New Orleans this year. I'm just saying. I wouldn't mind having Lamar Jackson. Like I've said,
you had to throw that in there, and like we're talking about the game, and you're already talking about his free agency. How dare you, sir? I mean, you're right, but how dare you, sir? How dare you? How dare you, sir? Look, I'm gonna go with the Baltimore Ravens on this one because I think they're gonna. I need to see. Here's the thing about the Ravens right now, where I'm really like iffy on picking them to be competitive and maybe go far. It's like, okay, if the defense can show out like they did last week, again against this New York Giants team, I'll start believing again. And plus, what's really going to help is they got a reinforcement coming in pretty soon. David Ojabo is actually practicing. I don't think he's going to play anytime soon, but the fact that he's practicing after that scare at his pro day, that's a big sign, and I think that'll be a big help to the Baltimore Ravens depth. So I'm going to go Baltimore in this one only due to the fact that I think offensively they're just going to play way better than the Giants anyway. And I think that's what it's going to come down to is which offense can play better. I'm going to go with the team that has a spectacular athlete at the side.
Yeah, I mean, both teams got spectacular athletes. The problem is the one with the ball is usually Lamar Jackson. And other than the Giants just saying, screw it, we're going to wildcat the whole night. It's just Saquon is not going to have the ball a lot. So it's just like Daniel Jones, you're putting the hopes and dreams in Daniel Jones. Is like, yeah, I don't see that happening. I don't see that ending well.
No. Yeah, no, I don't either. I do not either. It's just one of those things where I think for Baltimore, I think at this point, really what it's going to come down to, if that defense plays up to the potential that we know it can be, the Baltimore Ravens can go as far as that defense can take them. So we'll see. Next game, I just kind of want to get it over with. Tampa Bay taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tampa Bay came away with the victory last week, not due to no controversy, but they did beat the Falcons. The Pittsburgh Steelers are starting Kenny Pickett. They started Kenny Pickett. It was a tough. I mean, listen, that's the Buffalo Bills defense. I mean, they made Matthew Stafford look mediocre. So, they made a lot of quarterbacks look mediocre.
That's not hard. But now that we look at
Lamar Jackson.
Now that we've seen a lot of Matthew Stafford, that's not friggin' hard. That's really not that hard.
Okay, well, I mean, they stopped Lamar Jackson a couple weeks ago, so that's a bonus,
okay,
right? That's a good one.
Okay, that's okay. Now, okay.
Okay, so I'm just saying. I mean, listen, that defense makes everybody look bad. No shame in it. Brandon, tell me why you got Tampa Bay winning this game.
Okay, I'll tell you why Tampa Bay is not going to win this game because I do not have Tampa Bay. I have Pittsburgh, actually. I do not trust that this is going to be the game that everybody just assumes it's going to be. Listen, I get it. It's Tom Brady. It's Tampa Bay. You should quake in your shoes. But here's the difference. Mike Tomlin is the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. He got his ass whooped last week. I'm pretty sure he's pissed off. I'm pretty freaking sure of it. So that shit's not going to happen again. I'm pretty freaking sure of it. I can bank on a lot of things. I'm pretty sure Pittsburgh's going to come out ready to freaking hurt Tom Brady or somebody on Tampa. I'm pretty sure of it. I get it that everybody's like, well, I don't see how Kenny Pickett, a rookie, is going to kill that secondary, that great Tampa Bay defense.
That's not really my concern because I know Kenny Pickett's going to get the yardage.
Mariota not come back.
Like, yeah, no. But what I'm saying is, I'm not really.
It's like did Marcus Mariota not come back last week?
He did. My thing is this.
You're not
My
ready.
thing is this. Yeah, that Pittsburgh defense without TJ Watt is
And I get that. I get
it's
that.
not good. It's
I
not good.
understand that.
It's not good.
I get
And
it.
you don't and the thing is they haven't shown any heart of pass rush since he's been gone. And the last thing you want to do is give Tom Brady time. Well, that's exactly what's going to happen on Sunday. I got Tampa Bay.
And I understand it. I hear that. I hear that. I think we're underestimating the fact that, again, Mike Tomlin got his ass whooped. It was a really bad whooping that Buffalo put on him. This is not Buffalo by no stretch of the imagination.
Hey, I get it. I get it.
This is not Buffalo.
I get it.
This is Tom Brady, who needs the pocket to be clean. Yes, if he gets time, it's going to be a way different football game. I don't see the point of him getting time, though. I think Pittsburgh is going to be ready to go. They're going to be ready to play. I got Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, I can see running a couple big plays in this game. I can see Pittsburgh winning this game. This is going to be a shocker to a lot of people because it's just like, I cannot see Tampa Bay losing to Pittsburgh. Well, get ready to see it. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's no TJ Watt. I really don't have that much confidence in Pittsburgh. It's just what it is. Okay. So, I mean, but we'll see. That one we shall see. Oh God. Next up, Carolina taking on the Rams. Oh God. As the weeks go on, you start to realize, oh God. Okay. So Carolina just fired their head coach, Matt Rule. He is no longer the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. PJ Walker, the XFL MVP, is going to start. The Rams lost, and I'm sure they're pissed. We got embarrassed at home. I think what's going to be different this time, I don't think a lot of people from Carolina are going to travel to Los Angeles this time. So I think Los Angeles is actually going to get their house back, which is nice. You know? So, Brandon, who do you got? Do you got the Los Angeles Rams or do you got the Carolina Panthers?
I got the Rams, but it's only because of the reasons you just said. PJ Walker starting. They fired a head coach and an offensive coordinator. Yeah, you should definitely give the quarterback that has no idea what the hell his offense is about to be the starting job now. Like, what the hell are they thinking? What are they thinking? This is not smart. Sam Darnold just got put off of IR. He should be back in practice. That's great. They're going to get their ass whooped. This is really going to be bad. I do not see Carolina. I can literally see DJ Moore being like, yeah, can y'all leave me here? Like, I don't want to leave. I'm not getting on the plane with you guys. Leave me here. I'll figure it out.
DJ Moore's going to be the first guy wearing an away team's uniform and huddling up on the offensive side of the opposing team. He's going to huddle up with the Rams and be like, hey, this is what it could be.
I see. Now, listen, I agree. Carolina's defense is just as good. They can do some damage. Here's the thing. Carolina's offensive line sucks. I do not see Christian McCaffrey doing a damn thing in this game because that's all they have. And this is really going to be bad. I can see Aaron Donald finally having a game that we've been waiting for him to have. Just causing a lot of mayhem.
And that's on a broken foot.
Throwing bodies everywhere. It's just going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Oh, it's going to be bad.
And that's on a broken foot, people. Like, I think that's on a broken foot. So, look, I'm going Rams too. Cooper Kupp's going to have another amazing game. Sean, now people are going to go back to, Sean McVay's the G. Like, all right, let's calm down. It's Carolina. Chill the fuck out. Chill out for like 2 seconds. Yeah, I got the Rams only because they just have more talent than the Panthers. There it is. There is no secret to it, guys. You want easy money? This is the game. Give me the Rams. Moving on. We have the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Seattle Seahawks, so an NFC West matchup. Arizona losing a heartbreak to Philadelphia. Kicker missed the field goal to tie it. And Seattle, a heartbreak in New Orleans after they showed out and they played amazing. So, Brandon, I ask you, who do you got? Do you got the Arizona Cardinals or do you got the Seattle Seahawks?
I was really debating this game. I'm not even going to lie.
Yep, I know what you mean.
This was this was hard. This was a very hard game to figure out, and I went Arizona only because they need to win this game. Like, if Seattle wins, we're like, okay, Seattle won. That's cool. We still are not like Seattle's going to go anywhere this year. Arizona needs to win this game. This is the division that where San Francisco is literally like, we can literally walk away with this division. Arizona is the only team that has a chance to me to even combat that. And I think that they got to get it right now. And DeAndre Hopkins should be back soon. Thank God he's not playing next Thursday, because then I'll be really just shit out of luck with the Saints. But yeah, I mean, they got to win this game. I know it's going to be in Seattle, but they have to win this game. I'm going to Arizona just because of that.
You know, I want to give Seattle the benefit of the doubt, but one week they look good, another week they look amazing. Then there's 1 week they just look so bad defensively, and they're so inconsistent. I mean, Arizona's the same way too, but at least they're scoring. And I think that's what the key here is, who's going to score the most. And Seattle can score, but they can't stop anybody. At least with Arizona, they can score and at least stop something. And I think that's what it's going to come down to this week. I think it's going to come to a couple stops that Arizona is going to do. That's going to help Seattle in their place. That's why I got Arizona too. So there it is. There it is. I got Arizona only due to the fact that, and listen, Arizona is going to get a boost because the suspension of DeAndre Hopkins is over after this week. It's over. I think it's over, right? Yes, it should be over. No. It's over next week. Yeah, yes, something like that. Either way, they're going to get him back soon. They're going to get him back soon, and they need this win too, only because, like you mentioned, they need to keep competing, because the NFC West it's not as far as you think it is. But I think for Arizona, they need this one only due to the fact they want to compete in the West, and they want to chill, and they want to get as close, as comfortable as they can to that first place division. So I'm going to go Arizona only because of a desperation. So there it is. Next up, which should have been the actual Monday Night Football game. Instead, we get that good crap. Anyway.
I know the NFL makers are pissed off. The NFL schedule makers are like pissed off. They're so pissed off right now. They're so bad.
It was never too late to change. You can always
It's not too late. It really isn't.
Like, I'm sure the fans and everybody would be okay with this change. But anyway, next up, we got the Buffalo Bills taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. The Buffalo Bills, 4-1, looked impressive against the Pittsburgh Steelers last week, embarrassing them 38-3. Kansas City with a Monday night victory over the Las Vegas Raiders. Very intense matchup that they had with the Raiders. A lot of physicality, a lot of everything happening all at once. So let's see if everybody thought last week Arrowhead was into it, this week's going to be even better. And I cannot wait for this game. This is the one game I'm probably going to tune in. Like the afternoon games, listen, we only have 3 afternoon games. Rams, Carolina, Arizona, Seattle, Buffalo, Kansas City. Which game do you think I'm really tuning into afternoon?
Yes, that's not even close. It's not even a question.
I'm tuning into that Arizona versus yeah, give me a break. Give me Buffalo versus Kansas City. So, Brandon, I ask you, who do you got? Do you got the Buffalo Bills or do you have the Kansas City Chiefs?
Oh, Lord Jesus. I got Buffalo.
Ooh.
I got Buffalo. Oh, good God. I got Buffalo.
Josh Allen finally gets it.
I got Buffalo. I mean, last year they beat Kansas City in Kansas City. That's why so many people thought they could go back and beat them in Kansas City. But it's just like, yeah, I trust Buffalo's defense more than I trust Kansas City's. That's why I got Buffalo.
Yeah. That's a fair assessment, Brandon.
I think if Jordan also plays, their safety plays, and they pretty much set a lot of people out last week just because they wanted them to be at least somewhere near healthy enough to play. I got Buffalo.
How dare you, sir? The Kansas City Chiefs just played their hearts out on Monday night, coming back from the jaws of defeat to beat a division rival that they hate so much. And now they're gonna go into Arrowhead. Yeah, I got nothing else. Yeah, I got Buffalo too. Look. Here's the thing. Some reason Kansas City Chiefs they hate defense. There it is. Chris Jones is nice. Not it. Derek Carr gets two. Derek Carr did two throw. Like the Chiefs had to stop one man, Devontae Adams, and he walked away with 2 touchdowns.
Tell me about
it. Josh Jacobs is now the sole owner of a 2022 Justin Reed. The way he bulldozed him. Like, he's the sole owner of a 2022 Justin Reed. Like,
he's in mint condition. He's mint condition.
Like, well, I mean, now he's in mint condition. I mean, Jacobs just ran through that shit. Like, all right, like, I get it. Kansas City might have won, and Travis Kelce had 4 touchdowns. That's great. But anybody out there that looks at it is like, yeah, Kansas City was the better team on Monday night. Were they? Were they the better team? I ask you, Brandon, were the Chiefs with a better team on Monday Night Football?
I chose the Raiders last week. I did not believe the Raiders was going to lose that game. I'm like, the Raiders got a better
defense. And they almost came away with that.
Shit. If they had a little bit, I mean, if they would have converted to 2-point, it would have been a way different conversation.
Oh, yeah. Instead of maybe going for a deep, maybe they would have ran it instead. And just get the first, kill the clock, and be like, all right, we're leaving Kansas City with the 31-30 victory. We're out of here. But I'm going Buffalo too. Look, you made Derek Carr look great. What the hell is Josh Allen? This game, Pro Football Hall of Fame is going to be there, and they're already going to measure Josh Allen after this game. They're going to get his measurements for his jacket, his cufflinks, the cufflinks you want. What do you like? Do you like leather? Do you like, veal? What do you like? What do you like inside of your jacket? Like, what do you like, man? They're going to start measuring because, yeah, you made Derek Carr look amazing. What the hell is Josh Allen going to do?
I just want to point out, Josh Allen just threw it to Gabriel Davis all Sunday. He didn't even try Stephon Diggs. Dustin Knox wasn't even there. Like, he wasn't even throwing. It was just Gabriel Davis, the man that had 4 touchdowns in the game. Like, this is, oh good God, yeah. Travis Kelce is going to be double teamed, triple teamed. Patrick Mahomes, make it happen. Like, Patrick Mahomes, make it happen, because it's just like, we ain't got Tyreek Hill to worry about now. Oh, we got Travis Kelce. Oh yeah, we got this.
So here it is. Yeah, give me Buffalo. And it's not even, it's just one of those things where it's like, I know it's going to be a high-scoring game, but I think Buffalo learns from their mistake, and I think they get it this time. I think they get it done this time.
I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
So you think Buffalo just walks in?
I think they beat the living shit out of them. I really do. I think Buffalo is so mad that they lost last year. They let Patrick Mahomes score a touchdown early. They're like, oh, that was nice. We fucked up one time. Okay, that's the end of that shit. And they ended. That's the end of that shit. Von Miller is going to really introduce himself to Patrick Mahomes. It's not going to be nice.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Kansas City doesn't even have a run game, which is another
thing. Here's the thing about everybody saying that Kansas City's like offensive line is finally fixed. No, it's not. If you saw that Monday night game, Chandler Jones abused the hell out of Orlando Brown, and Max Crosby beat the hell out of a triple team. What the hell do you think Von Miller, Gregory Rousseau, Tremont Edmonds, Ed Oliver, and those guys are going to do?
They're going to
kill. They're going to kill them.
I'm pretty sure Buffalo's right now saying to themselves, so who's going to get to the quarterback first? I'm pretty sure they're betting on this. I'm pretty sure. I bet you Gregory
Rousseau's going up to Von Miller like, I'm getting to him first. The fuck you are, young pup. The fuck you are. I'm getting there. So
and Ed Oliver's like, motherfucker, who are you guys talking about? Because I'm getting to him first. What are you talking about? I'm going to be the one that's actually going to get him.
Like, you just got here, Vaughn. You just got here, Vaughn. You don't understand. You just got here. Watch this shit.
Von Miller's like, no, I got old beef with Patrick Mahomes. He threw a left-handed pass on my ass on Monday Night Football. I will never forgive him for that. Like, it's just, I will never forgive him for that.
So, yeah, I think the Buffalo Bills defense, I think they're ready. I think they're committed. And I think they're hyped. I think they're committed. And they're fired up to get this thing going.
And let's be real. I mean, like, the first quarter or so, Travis Kelce really didn't do shit against the Raiders. You guys kind of held them in control for, like, a good bit of that game.
Yeah.
Buffalo's the number. Now, this is literally the number one defense. See, last year when they were talking about their number one defense, I didn't believe that shit. This, though, like,
this right here, what you're seeing right here, this is
different. This is different. This is the number one defense. This is a scary feeling coming in. Oh, good God. This is not going to be good. They scored 38 points because Sean McDermott respected Mike Tomlin. He could have went for 50. He has no respect for Kansas City. He's going for 60. He's gonna try to put up a good number. They scored 40 points last year against Kansas City on Sunday Night Football. Imagine what they're gonna do, knowing they lost the way they lost. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah, and then we got a comment right here. Yep. Dodger game is on, and it is a dogfight. 3-3 right now. The Padres are doing everything they can to win one in Los Angeles.
They better. They got the ass whooped last night.
Oh, did they ever? Did they ever? And and here's the thing: if the Padres can steal one from LA, then it'll be a series. At that point, I don't care if San Diego wins at home. Dodgers got this. But we'll see how that goes. Next up, we got the Sunday Night Football matchup between two very weird teams of how they got here. The Dallas Cowboys, the 4-1 Dallas Cowboys taking on the 5-0 Philadelphia Eagles. Well, everybody was jumping on their grave after week 1 because Dak went down, and now the Dallas Cowboys are 4-1, second in the division, while Philadelphia is 5-0, running the division. And I really like this matchup here because it's a matchup between two quarterbacks that you have to ride the hot hand until it's not hot anymore. You have two defenses that, you have one defense who's playing as a unit, and Micah Parsons is just tearing it the fuck up. All right? It's just tearing it the fuck up.
I like how you flipped it. I like how you changed that mid. Because let's be real, that's pretty much what the Dallas Cowboys is. It's Michael Parsons and everybody else is just the Temptations. It's like David Ruffin and everybody else is just the Temptations.
I give you Elvis Presley and his Boogaloo band, I give you Elvis Presley and the Hard Night Jazz Shoppers, whatever. You got the Eagles, who is like, that is a complete team. Like, that is a true complete team. And honest to God, if I'm Philadelphia, hey, man, you want to add another defensive unit player? You want to add another defensive lineman to that team just so that way we can be really good? Just, hey, giving you a heads up, hey, is there a disgruntled Calais Campbell in Baltimore who could definitely help the Philadelphia Eagles right now?
We will not have that happen. No, we will not. We will not. It's too bad enough that Atlanta's already trading people. I do not want to see Grady Jarrett in freaking Philly. That is just never going to happen. I don't want to see Calais Campbell in Philly. Nope. No.
I mean, hey, Deion Jones is gone. So, I mean, Grady Jarrett's got to be like, hey, I think you should let me go too.
No.
Imagine Grady Jarrett and that Philadelphia defensive line unit right now. Oh my God.
They rarely play Jordan Davis now. Do we really need to see Fletcher Cox, Grady Jarrett, Jordan Davis? They do it. No. I'm good. Nope. No.
So it's a Sunday Night Football matchup, and you know how these matchups get. They get testy, they get a little physical, they get a little weird at some points. So, Brandon, I ask you, Who do you have? Do you have the 4-1 Dallas Cowboys, or do you have the 5-0 Philadelphia Eagles?
I have Philly. Is this even a question? I got Philly. Easily. I got Philly so easy. This is not
easily.
This is not even a goddamn game. Come on, really? Is this really a
easily? Just like that.
Easily. Listen. Michael Parsons already a little bit banged up coming into the game. He's not gonna get through that Philly offensive line like he's been getting through a lot of offensive lines. That Philly O-line is like, yeah, we're not gonna let him wreck up this game. Screw that. Nope. No. Nope. Listen, and also listen. Tony Romo 2.0, Cooper Rush, Tony Romo 2.0. I get it. It's all a rage right now, but I've seen this enough in Dallas history to know you love the backup quarterback. Hell, you love Dak Prescott, you love Tony Romo, you love the backup quarterback. It's awesome. It's amazing. Then they finally come back down to earth. They're gonna get a real quick reality check that this is completely a different freaking situation than any other situation. Cooper Rush has had a great run. Congratulations. I'm super happy for you. You have Ezekiel Elliott, who barely freaking touches the football. Tony Pollard is the best freaking running back, and you got to split time with those guys. It is not going to end well for Dallas Sunday night. I do not see this game ending well. Philly has way better weapons, a way better defense, just a better freaking team. Let's just get this out of the way. They have a way better head coach. You know how hard it is to find a head coach like a Mike McCarthy? It's not that hard. Just like, you tell him not to fuck up the game plan. He's the one that's putting it together. You got to tell him not to fuck up the game plan. How bad is that?
So far, it's been working. I mean, they're 4-1.
It's working because you don't have the pressure of having to figure out Dak Prescott. You don't have the pressure. It's easy. Run the ball, control clock, and the defense wins you the game. Or in this case, Michael Parsons wins you the game. But last time I checked, Trayvon Diggs still lets wide receivers just run past them when he feels like it, and that's pretty much a lot of times. That's a lot of times. Like, it's not like when he feels like it. No, when the receiver feels like it's time to burn him, they burn him. Like, it's just like, and the last time I checked, you got A.J. Brown, you got Dallas Goedert, and you got Devontae Smith. I see Devontae Smith at least having 2 touchdowns. He owes me a couple touchdowns last week because he could have got a couple. But, this is not going to end well. This is so – Michael Parsons is a little banged up too. It's, God, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. God. I can see the NFL. I can see Stephen A. Monday just looking at Michael Irvin about to blow a casket, like blow just his head off. Because he's going to be like, I told you. I told you. I told you. This is not going to be good. Oh, my God. Yeah, I got Philly. This is the first balanced football team that Dallas is playing, by the way. In these 4 games that Cooper Rush has played, this is the first balanced football team offensively. They run and they throw. This is not going to end well.
And Miles Sanders is coming back. Miles Sanders is looking like the dude that we all thought he was going to be. So, for me, I love Philly.
Yes.
I picked them to win the division.
Yeah.
Okay. Like somebody over here who thought Washington had a chance. But anyway.
I said Philly was getting to the playoffs. Listen, Washington sucks. I cannot disagree with that.
Yeah.
I also picked Detroit, and they suck too.
Yeah. Sucker. Anyway. Look, you know me. I love controversy. I love when everything gets thrown upside down in a monkey wrench and just everything, like you throw, it says do not wash on tumble, and you put it on tumble anyway just to see what the fuck could happen, because I'm that type of guy. I love adventures. I love seeing the internet explode, which is why
don't do it.
I'm going with those Dallas Cowboys.
Don't you do it.
I'm going with those Dallas Cowboys. I want to see. Not because I know not because I think they're a better team than the Philadelphia. I just want to see them win, just so we could see the world burn for like 2 more seconds. I love that. The NFL. I want to see the NFL world burn for like 2 seconds and be like, yes, those are tears. Those are actual tears, people. And I live it. I love it. I live for that. I know. I'm a disturbing man.
You
What can I
just
say?
you want mayhem and chaos all through the streets. You just want
Listen,
mayhem and chaos.
I want fire hydrants opened up out of nowhere and blowing cars out of the street in some cases, you know. That's what I want to see. I want to see electrical poles just fall down because it'll be great.
Oh, okay.
It'll be great. I'm not saying because Dallas is a better team than the Eagles. No, not by any means. I'm just saying it because I just want to see the reaction on Monday. That's what I want.
You want to see. You want to see every Dallas Cowboys fan say, "We gotta keep Cooper Rush as a starter." Dak Prescott cannot be a starter. You want to see that? I know you. You want to see that. You want Jerry Jones to just explode with excitement because it's like, I got another quarterback.
I want to see Jerry Jones.
It's just like, really?
I want to see Jerry Jones when the Dak comes back. It's like, hey, Mr. Jones, I'm back. Oh, so steak for dinner again? Oh, Dak, listen, man, I'm gonna be busy on our Wednesday, you know, but come up to me later. But it looks like you have 2 steaks right there. Well, who was the second one for? It doesn't matter, Dak. Hey, Mr. Jones, I'd like to see
Cooper.
Oh, this is awkward. Like, yeah, buddy. Oh, I want to see Jerry Jones just be like, yeah, I love the competitive, son. I love competitiveness, son. I invite quarterback controversy. Well, you know what, Mr. Jones? So do I. So do I, Mr. Jones. So do I.
See, you want to see like a riot in the streets. That's just, I get it.
I want to see Dallas implode because I want to see the fan base just be like, Cooper, Dak, Cooper, Dak. That's what I like. When Jerry Jones said, I invite quarterback controversy. Well, you know what, Mr. Jones? So do I. You win this week.
No, he does not.
Open that freaking door.
No, he does not. Because a couple years ago, when Dak Prescott was whooping the hell out of every team, you were still like, well, Tony Romo was still out here, still our starting quarterback. Get the hell out of here. Tony Romo's done. You knew it. We knew it. Come on. But yeah, listen, I get it. I'm all for the craziness too. But you got to also put into perspective, Philly has gotten their ass whooped by Dallas every primetime game they have played since Jalen Hurts has been a starter. And I think this is the time where Jalen Hurts flips the script.
I want that too. Trust me. I would love that more than anything. But man,
you want to see chaos. I don't understand.
I want to see the NFL season just be like, that's what I want to see. That's where I'm at in my life.
Like
right
the meme,
exactly, with the little with fire in the background, you know, like yes.
Oh, good
That's
God.
what I want. That's what I want. And I'm not saying I want Dallas to win because they're a better team. No. I just want to see the reaction of like, okay, well, Dak's healthy. You're gonna play me, right?
I don't know about that.
Mike McCarthy's gonna be like,
I don't know about that.
You're gonna play me, right? Listen, we need to talk. Oh my God. I just want to see what $40 million looks like on the bench. That's what I want. I want to see what $40 million looks like on the bench.
Like a waste of money.
I want to I want to see what a starting like $40 million looks like on the bench. That's what I want to see. That's where I'm at in my life. It is disturbing. I am a sick man. And I can admit this. I am a very sick man, but I welcome it. Just like Jerry Jones welcomes an open, healthy quarterback competition. That's what I welcome to. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. I know. Somebody's going to look at this video and be like, that dude is a sick man. He is a very, very sick man. Now, lastly.
It's not because he thinks Dallas is actually a better team. He just wants to see freaking chaos. He wants to see chaos ensued. That's it. That's all he cares about. Just give me all the fire and brimstone that we can find. It's just
like, oh, you got charcoal too? Lay it on the grill, baby. We're burning this town up. Lay it on the grill, baby. Lay it. Oh, you got firewood? Hey, I got a fire pit. It's perfect. Lay it on there, sucker. And bring on the light. And bring on the lighter fluid. Bring it.
Okay.
Well, which one do you want? The industrial can. And you know what? Don't even pour it at a time. Just throw that sucker in there. I want to see it all. That's
all the
what I
propane
look
tanks.
for.
All the propane tanks. Set it on
All
fire.
the propane tank, just set it. Just throw it in that fire. I know what the damage can be, and I'm prepared for this. I welcome this. I welcome this. I really do.
Oh my God. This is
I know I am a sick, disturbing man, and that's okay. And that's okay. It will not be the first time somebody has told me that. It's okay. That's all right.
This is gonna end bad. This is gonna end so bad. If that happens, oh my God.
You're gonna think the second if Dallas wins, the second you're gonna think of like, oh man,
I'm gonna text you immediately and be like, you got what you wanted. This is so bad.
Are you happy? Are you happy? You got what you wanted. And all you're gonna hear,
I'm gonna be like, it's so bad, but I can't turn away. This might be interesting. This is really, really.
All you're gonna hear is me put the little purge siren on. It has begun. It has begun.
It's DEFCON 4. It's DEFCON 4. Run!
Like, lock your doors, Dallas. It has begun.
Oh my God. Oh, good God. Oh,
and lastly, football.
We were talking about this game last now. It's just like it's.
So again, the NFL is forcing us to watch forcing us to watch the Denver Broncos take on the Los Angeles Chargers on a Monday night game. You know, another AFC West matchup. Okay, cool, great, it was awesome. I'm gonna start this one.
Okay.
I don't want to see Denver on primetime anymore. I just don't. I don't want to see them on primetime anymore. I saw them on that that Thursday night game in Indianapolis last week. Sunday night against the San Francisco 49ers. And now for the third straight week, here they come. Monday Night Football against the Los Angeles Chargers. I don't want to see this anymore. Like, I want to cry because I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing back here? Like, they're the drunk that gets thrown out of the bar and they manage to find themselves way back in. I don't know how. They just do. But, Brandon, tell me why you picked the Chargers and why the Chargers are going to win this week.
I actually picked Denver. I picked Denver. Because of Denver's defense. That's pretty much it. I don't trust Russell Wilson for shit.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't trust Russell Wilson for shit.
I
think Patrick Surtain is becoming one of the best cornerbacks in the league. And I don't know if Keenan Allen is playing because I don't have him on my fantasy team anymore. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Keenan Allen is scheduled to play this week.
That don't matter. He's gonna be out this game because Patrick Surtain is gonna lock his ass up, so he doesn't really matter. Patrick Surtain is gonna lock his ass up, so it doesn't matter if he plays or not because it's like another 0. But yeah, I got Denver because of the defense, and if they can run the ball, keyword, if they can run the ball and kind of kill clock, they can win this game. So Latavius Murray, I see him being very used in this game. Not Melvin Gordon, Latavius Murray. Russell Wilson, just don't be Russell Wilson, which is saying a lot. That phrase used to mean a lot. Be Russell Wilson. Don't be Russell Wilson no more. Don't do that at all. Yeah, that guy, don't do that. What you've been in Denver, don't be that guy. He sucks. He's terrible. That's a terrible dude. Maybe the procedure that you got helped you, but I don't know what the hell that was. So I'm just not really sure offensively what you're gonna be. So just run the friggin' ball. I got Denver.
Yeah.
It would be chaos if Denver. Listen, Denver has scored 11 points and 9 points in primetime television games.
That is 10 points a game.
That is literally 20 points total. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. I don't see this game being super over the top scoring either, because defensively, the Denver Broncos could do some things. I can see them at least getting over 13 points. Or at least 13 points. I can see them getting 13 points just to win a game.
Yeah. Kind of over Denver on primetime. Kind of over it. Kind of want to just move on and pretend like, it's like we all went through like an uncomfortable scene, like in the woods. And it's like, I just kind of want to forget about it and just move on with my life. That's where I'm at with this team. I'm ready to call it quits. I'm not ready. I mean, not to sound like a jerk, but it's like, I don't want to see the Broncos on primetime anymore. I just don't.
No, I understand. I understand. It sucks that they're gonna probably be on prime time later on this year, but it's like, yeah, I get it. It's like I get it.
Like, I feel like the friend from The Big Lebowski who took out his gun in the bowling alley. Like, one more time, like one more time. I get it. Look, I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this one. It's one thing to be bad. But it's another thing to be the Denver Broncos offense bad. Listen, that offensive line is not helping. All right. They are one of the most penalized lines in the whole NFL. That offensive line is banged up. The defense can only do so much. I'm good. I'm going to go with the Chargers because they've actually been together. And I think Austin Ekeler is going to have another amazing game. So, yeah. Yeah, and Mike Williams, yeah, fine. Cover Keenan Allen all you want, but Mike Williams is starting to show out on his own. So go ahead. Go ahead. Make my day, Denver. Make my day. Win this one, we could probably go back into good terms. You lose this one, it's just it's I don't understand when I look at the two men that are leading this team and I'm like, how the fuck did you guys get jobs? Being honest. So I'm going to go with the Chargers on this one. So
I got Denver.
I'm going to go with the Chargers, man, because I think for the better of the league, I think it'd be best if we go old Yeller on it. And if Denver loses this one, we just take it back to the woodshed. Get a couple buck shots in there.
Put them out of misery.
Just never put them on primetime ever again.
It's more like Mr. Ed with the Denver Broncos. It's more like Mr. Ed.
Oh, or How to Kill a Mockingbird. Just or The Walking Dead. Look at the flowers, Susan. Look at the flowers. And there it is. Folks. It's just like, I don't want to see Denver on another primetime. Please, NFL, what do you want? You want money? I'll work for free for 3 years if you don't put Denver on another primetime game.
God.
I'll be homeless for 3 years.
Oh, my God.
If you just don't put Denver on another primetime game, please, for the love of God, everything that is good. I will literally, I'll give you my foot. Not a toe. Not a toe.
The
foot. I will give you
the entire foot. He's like, nope.
I will grab the blade and I will put it to like the hottest thing. And I will put my foot on the table and just do one clean swipe and I'll let you have my foot. Please. No more Denver Broncos on primetime. Please. No more. Please. My foot. I'm offering you my foot. All right?
What? NFL. That's a NFL. That's a very high level. Please don't do it. I'm pretty sure whoever my FBI agent is on like making sure I'm not looking at some sketchy shit is probably looking at this video going, I got to get this guy some fucking help. I got to get this guy some help. Yeah, good.
So, yeah, there it is. So, I mean, it looks like we agreed on every game except for the Denver Charger one. You took the Broncos. I took the Chargers. It looks like we also went different for the Tampa Bay Pittsburgh one. You took the Steelers. I took the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I think that was it. I think that was it.
No, you want to see chaos in Dallas, so you took Dallas.
Oh, that's right. The chaos.
You want to see complete and utter chaos in Dallas, so you took Dallas.
And I want you to understand this. If Dallas wins this Sunday, I want you to think of me. Don't call me. I want you to think of me. I want you to let me.
I'm calling you. No, I'm calling you. I'm gonna be like, you did this. You put this into existence. You did this.
You did this. Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Dak Prescott's coming back. Oh, is he now? Oh,
Dak. Dak. I'm gonna DM Dak Prescott and be like, you should hit my guy wind up because he definitely saw this coming.
Oh, I'm gonna be like Gabriel Iglesias when he saw the little kid get on that freaking Dance Dance Revolution. I'm like, oh, Dallas won. Oh, Dak's coming back. Oh, it's on. Like it's on. It's on. Like, 6 weeks into the season. Oh, and we have chaos. We have a controversy in Dallas just 6 weeks into the season. Oh, it's on. It's freaking on. Give me that. I will give me all the popcorn and all the soda you have. Come back. Come back. What you probably heard was, give me most of your popcorn and the soda you have. I said, give me all the popcorn and soda you have so I can watch this play out. Everything. All of it.
Oh,
that's what I want.
This is going to end bad.
Put it on my tab. And put it on my tab. Just keep it coming.
This is going to end bad. I see very bad things happening if this happens Sunday. If Dallas wins, I see nothing but chaos and mayhem ensuing everywhere. It's just not going to end well. The NFL world.
It would be like Rick. I would be like Rick and Morty, like Rick when they're flipping off the village people, because of the sign language for hello. I would just, you will see me on top of my roof, you calling me, and I will be on my top of my roof going, this is it. This is my life right here. This is my life. Let's do this. It's
gonna be
and I will scream at the top of my lungs, Jerry.
This is gonna end bad. Oh my god! For the NFL world, please Philly win.
Everybody is
Philly win.
99.9% of the world is rooting for Philadelphia. Here is your point one, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your point one right here. Right here.
God.
He's right here.
And then Dallas will be on top of the division. On top of that, that would be my god,
so great. It'd be great. Please. Like you've gone mad.
I don't think NFL gods will. I don't think the NFL gods will let that happen. But if it did happen,
like Juan,
how funny and ironic that should be. Good God.
Like Juan, you've gone mad. Yes, mad with chaos. That's what I want. So please somebody, please Dallas, don't fuck this up. Please bring Christmas early to me this year. Please be my Christmas joy this year. Please.
Just so they can lose. Just so they can lose Week 18 in Dallas to Philly. just
listen. At that point, I wouldn't really care. I just need this one now.
It shouldn't be so. You get the chaos. Cooper Rush is the starter. And then Week 18, Philly comes to Dallas and beats the living hell out of them.
At that point, I wouldn't really care. I just need the chaos right now, just to keep myself entertained until the holiday season comes. So that's what I need. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with this. So there it is.
Give it early chaos. The late chaos, y'all can have it.
I just want the now. I want the now. Like I don't ask for a lot in life. But I want this. This is what I want.
This is gonna be so bad.
It is what it is. But other than that, there's our week 6 picks. So everybody, thank you for tuning in. Leave your comments in the sections below. Everybody that's going to tune in later, thank you so much for all the support. Brandon, always awesome. Nice talking to you, my man. I will see you next Wednesday. We'll do week 7. See how it goes. Everybody, have a wonderful night. Take it easy. Oh, if it happens, it happens. That's all.